They say everything has an end, even the universe. But what if the end isn't in the future? What if it's already started? Right now, while stars still shine, while galaxies still spin, the countdown has already begun. Scientists call it heat death, the ultimate silent fate of the universe. Not a fiery explosion, not a dramatic collapse, but a slow, cold fading into nothing. To understand how it ends, you have to understand how it works. Our universe began with the Big Bang, around 13.8 billion years ago. In that instant, space expanded, time began, and matter was born. Everything we know, stars, planets, galaxies, came from that first burst of energy. But the universe didn't stop growing. In fact, it's still expanding faster than ever before. And that's where the trouble begins. In the late 1990s, astronomers noticed something strange. Distant galaxies weren't just moving away, they were accelerating. Something was pushing the universe outward. Something invisible, powerful, and everywhere. They called it dark energy. And we still don't know exactly what it is. But it makes up around 70% of the entire universe. And it's making sure that everything gets farther apart, forever. As space expands, galaxies drift away from one another. The night sky gets darker. Distant stars vanish beyond our visible range. And over trillions of years, energy spreads thinner and thinner. Stars burn out, planets freeze, black holes evaporate. And eventually, nothing remains but scattered particles, drifting through an empty, cold void. This is the future scientists are calling the heat death, or the big freeze. But here's the eerie part. The process has already begun. Galaxies are drifting. Star formation is slowing down. Most of the stars that will ever exist have already been born. We're living in what some call the universe's middle age, a rare moment between chaos and silence, where stars still shine, but the end is already written. And there's more. Some scientists now believe that in the distant future, even the laws of physics might change. Dark energy could evolve or destabilize. And if that happens, it could tear the very fabric of space apart in something called the Big Rip. In this scenario, expansion becomes so extreme that galaxies, stars, planets, even atoms, get pulled apart, until everything is reduced to subatomic particles. But whether it ends with a freeze or a rip, one thing is clear. We are heading toward a quiet end. Not with a bang, not with fire, but with emptiness. A universe that once exploded into being slowly fading into silence. Billions of years from now, long after the last star dies, there will be no more light, no more warmth, just cold, and the memory of everything that once was. So the end of the universe isn't some distant science fiction story. It's already begun, right now, in the background of everything. And we're lucky. We're alive in the brief flicker of time when the universe is still awake. Follow Factcy for more cosmic truths, mind-bending science, and stories from the edges of time and space.